the shit and you know it. I'm the shit and you know it. My bitch you cannot afford. I'm the shit and you know it.
Oh yeah, fuck around D-Town, you know. Shout out to my nigga Lil Ronnie. Talking about real talk, ESR. Yeah, Sword I fuck with you, BMA. Yep. Man, we had primary cut. Yeah, 3610 South Tyler, you know. 6-7 in Pope. Well, business.
Getting a little, you know what I mean? They gotta get right, man. Shout out Night and Denny. You know what I mean? Got my nigga file hitting a nigga up, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people used to always ask us, when y'all gonna get back together? When y'all gonna get back together? We got tired of hearing it. So we linked up, you know what I mean? Tom and Fat was working on something. And it was sounding good, like shit. And I'm always with Tom, you know what I mean? So them songs that they two was on, I was on the cover. They were like, shit, this 3 of the 6, these hoes sound good. Let's just go and do a whole DSRC to see how it sound. So while we doing the CD, we was never people, the way Tom is he never a type person like, man, we want to do 10 songs on the CD, we only gonna do 10 songs. No, we did 30.
Yeah.
So some of the songs that was cool got replaced. But them hoes still banging, like Tiffany and Bruton. So we leaked that. So we finna get ready to put out a CD that is gonna be like a mixtape. And then we gonna put out our album. Tiffany and Bruton is part of the mixtape. Like we got some shit that's put up that ain't the only thing that people have heard that's gonna be on the album is the singles that we really got, which is Count This Cake, which is Tom, me, and Fat Bastard. And Know the Feeling, which is all of it. It's me on the hook with Addition doing some of the ad-lib, and it's all of us that's going back and forth to give some of the fans the old flavor of us going back and forth trading verses. Yeah. Other than that, everything that they hearing is going to be on the leak mixtape we doing. Because we just keeping it all on the raps. We just really, like I say, we just do a lot more work. We do a lot of songs, and then we just going to spread it out. We shooting a lot of visuals, so where we putting them in the can. So where when we drop the CD, all we got to do is just take our time with it. We can drop a video here, video there, song here, stuff like that. And then we got a mini movie with it. We just really trying to pick out where we left out. Yeah. To me, when we left, we set trends. Like I say, we was like the foundation for people to follow her. You know what I mean? So we had the towel tees. Nigga was wearing towel tees. Nigga was wearing leathers, doing such and such. So now when we back on, I feel like we got to do the same thing again. We got to set trend. Yeah. Instead of just coming out dropping a mixtape or an album, which would be cool, we dropping a mixtape. We dropping the album. We dropping a mini movie. We you know what I mean? The artwork is up to par with my nigga Johnny Fresh. You know what I mean? We just, to me, I just feel like we left setting standards, and now the only way we can come back right if we do it again to where we set a standard.
Okay. We're from Palestine.
We're from East Texas, Palestine, Texas. We grew up there, went to school together.
My people, they from East Texas, they from Palestine, you know what I mean? It's about 1 hour and 30 out here, but when we first migrated out here, you know, I was born at Baylor. You know what I mean? The first part we stayed at was over here at the Way, you know what I mean, the Way apartment. And my pops used to always come to Thurgood Marshall.
One thing I used to do, I was very active, very athletic. One thing I used to do was whenever I went to the gym, I get off and eat, and I get off in the gym, I would take him to the gym with me. As I'm on the court, I used to have a little hoop thing up to the side, but he imitates what I'm saying out on the court doing. So, very supportive.
We moved over here by Dandale Park. We stayed in these apartments right there. I don't even know the name of them hoes, but we stayed in them hoes. And the crazy thing about it, shit, later on in life, I can't remember what grade it was, but I ended up playing Boys and Girls Club with the Oak Cliff Cowboys, and we practiced right over here. You know what I mean? Oak Cliff Cowboys, we had like a whole lot of good little niggas. We had, that shit was a nice little organization. We had a running back named Eric Duncan that was called in a bit. Then it was my kinfolk, T. Holly, the one I kept saying keep me out of the streets. Then we had Kendrick Morgan, Kendrick Beasley. Then it was my turn, nigga, when I was number 2. I ended up getting the nickname Redbird Raider Killer, nigga. So, cause we beat the Redbird Raiders on their home field. I mean, we played the Grand Prairie Vikings, nigga. I had like 3 niggas on me. Did like a spin move, pulled my eye, cause I know I was finna get popped. Opened my shit back up, I had all green. I went on and went the other 40 yards for the touchdown. But to talk about the Redbird Raider game, we had beat them niggas on like the last seconds. And we played the championship, but I got sick. I had strep throat. My T. Jones didn't want me to play, but I ended up begging to let me play. And shit, we were down. We were going for the game-winning touchdown drive. I ended up, she ended up subbing me out. My coach subbed me out, and on the very next play, nigga, when my homeboy fumbled that bitch, and we ended up losing by like 5.
What type of student were you?
On the road, always on the road. If I kind of got on if I made B's, so especially through elementary, it was like all A on the road through elementary. Kind of like when I went to Hutchins Elementary, 1 and 2. These the first school I went to right here, Hutchins Elementary 2. This was pre-K and Kinder. You know what I mean? I have no idea why the pre-K and Kinder was called 2, and then the 1st through 4th was called 1. But this Hutchins Elementary 2, and this where we at, man. You know what it is. So now this where I stayed at. This where when I stayed in Hutchins, this where we stayed at right here. Stayed in the marble homes. You know what I mean? Lot 78. And then nothing like this. I was more color coordinated. I remember my T-John had like a blue and red Beretta. So shit, our crib was blue and red. We had the whole blue mobile home with the red strips. You know what I mean? My partner stayed like about 2 houses down. That was my best friend. You know what I mean? Where my youngest son come from, Demontre. That's what Demontre stayed at. You know what I mean? I used to have like the little goal right here. I had the goal set up, so all we did is hoop outside. It wasn't that many mobile homes right here too, so we played football. It's like a little field right here. We played football right here where these other 2 mobile homes right here. Played football right there. And I know a lot of y'all looking like right now, bro, that shit ain't really that bad, man. It's alright, it's mobile home, but it's cool. Shit. Let the weather pick up out here, you know what I mean? Like it can just be a severe ass windstorm. These fuck around have dents and shit all in your skirt or your shit. Don't let it be no tornado. You gonna fuck around. Some people lost their whole house with tornado. You know what I mean? And then fuck looking out for the cow, the fucking cats and shit, the dogs and shit, nigga. We had to look out for livestock, nigga. I remember one time, nigga, just some cows, like about 5 or 6 cows just ran through a little small herd that's ran through this hole, up and down this hole like 2 times. So, I mean, it ain't that bad, you know what I mean? We made the most of it, but shit, this shit was real humbling, you know what I mean? Coming from this like this, you know what I mean? Because there's anything could fuck it up. This is elementary 1, which is 1st grade through 4th grade. You know what I mean? I think about my 3rd grade at this bitch, either 3rd or 4th grade. Right here, they used to have like a little swing set right here. This is the first place I had got jumped. You know what I mean? I can't remember what this shit was about, but it was about a swing. I remember a nigga had walked up behind me. Nigga had me like that, and the other nigga just came right from the front. Probably got like 2 or 3 licks in the stomach. You know what I mean? Ate them hoes. You know what I mean? Wasn't too much of shit. We don't do no telling no teachers and no shit like that. Now we right here where I went to 5th and 6th grade. CS win. You know what I mean? This one I was real heavy with my homeboy Ricky Wesley. You know what I mean? That was my ace Boone Coon. You know what I mean? We used to do a whole lot of shit. This one I had my first sock hop at. You know what I mean? I remember after the sock hop shit, I had got on the bus, and that nigga rode the same bus as this other chick. You know what I mean? And he got on the bus, and then I remember that nigga hit me back later on. Hey man, old girl was looking for you on the bus. She thought we rode the same bus. Nigga, fast forward, that ended up being my first baby mama. You know, Quinshell mother. You know what I mean? So that's just how that went, man. Like I say, this is 5th and 6th grade. Played basketball at this bitch with my first sock hop at this hoe. Still made the A's and B's, you know what I mean? A on the roll, all that shit. That's just what it is, man. You know?
Now, it was in elementary. And we had a game-winning shot. We had ended up winning championship. That's when I said, yeah, the little bitch don't pass by, but he good. He can shoot that pill, man. You know what I'm saying? He had that drive for that. Whatever you gonna do, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just little Ronnie.
Hey, I'm the shit and you know it. I'm the shit and you know it. My bitch you cannot afford.